Imagine holding a camera that doesn't just capture the moment, but predicts it. A machine so fast it makes the original EOS R7 look like it was moving in slow motion. We are standing on the precipice of a massive shift in the camera industry. And today, we are tearing the veil off the most anticipated APS-C release of the decade. This isn't just an incremental update, it's a total overhaul. For years, the 7 series meant one thing: the king of the crop. But in 2026, Canon is taking that crown and forging it into something entirely new. We've gathered the latest FCC filings, internal leaks from Tokyo, and hands-on whispers from protesters to bring you the definitive look at the Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. Now, let's get into why this camera is about to make every full-frame owner reconsider their entire gear bag. The biggest story here starts with the heart of the machine, the sensor. For the longest time, APS-C users were told they couldn't have it all. You could have high resolution, or you could have speed, but rarely both without massive rolling shutter. That ends now. The R7 Mark II is rumored to debut a brand new 39.2 megapixel back-illuminated stacked CMOS sensor. Why does stacked matter? Because it's the technology found in the R3 and the R5 Mark II. It means the data readout is so fast that the jello effect is virtually gone. You're looking at a camera that can fire off 40 frames per second in electronic shutter mode without warping the wings of a hummingbird or the arc of a golf club. This isn't just a win for wildlife photographers. It's a declaration of war against the limitations of crop sensors. But wait, because the speed doesn't stop at the shutter. To handle this much data, Canon is reportedly implementing the DIGIC Accelerator, a secondary processor that works alongside the DIGIC X. This duo creates a computational powerhouse capable of deep learning autofocus that we've only seen in flagship bodies. We're talking about action priority AF that can recognize a soccer ball, a basketball, or even the specific posture of a bird about to take flight. The camera isn't just looking for a face, it's understanding the scene. If you've ever missed a shot because your AF hunted for a split second, those days are officially numbered. This system is designed to lock on and never let go, even in cluttered environments where previous cameras would have failed. Now, let's talk about the body because this is where the Mark II earns its name. The original R7 was great, but the ergonomics were polarizing. That weird thumb dial around the joystick, it's gone. Internal leaks confirm that Canon has listened to the professionals. The R7 Mark II is moving toward a more R6 style architecture. It's slightly larger, with a deeper, more robust grip that feels balanced, even when you're mounting a massive RF 600mm lens. The joystick has returned to its traditional, intuitive position. But the real kicker? The inclusion of a CF Express Type B slot alongside a UHS 2 SD slot. This is a massive pro move. It means the buffer is no longer a bottleneck. You can spray and pray at 40 frames per second, and the camera will clear that data almost instantly. No more waiting for the busy light to turn off while the action of a lifetime happens right in front of you. But what about video? This is where the R7 Mark II becomes a legitimate threat to the cinema line. Rumors suggest 8K 30p internal recording, a first for Canon's APS-C lineup. Now, you might ask, why do I need 8K on a crop sensor? The answer is flexibility. It allows for oversampled 4K that is surgically sharp with 10-bit 4:2:2 Canon Log 3 and even Log 2 for maximum dynamic range. But the feature that has the filmmaking community buzzing is the thermal management. Unlike the early days of the R5, the R7 Mark II is expected to feature a passive cooling system inherited from the R5 Mark II, allowing for significantly longer recording times without the dreaded overheating icon. Add an improved 8.5-stop in-body image stabilization, IBIS, and you have a handheld filmmaking rig that rivals professional cinema setups. Let's dive deeper into the stabilization because 8.5 stops is a bold claim. Canon's new coordinated control system doesn't just move the sensor. It uses the DIGIC Accelerator to predict movement patterns. Whether you Retrekking through a forest or shooting from a moving vehicle, the jello effect in stabilized footage, which plagued the original R7, has been specifically targeted for elimination. This makes the R7 Mark II a vlogging powerhouse and a legitimate B-cam for high-end productions. Imagine shooting a cinematic sequence at 4K 120p, completely uncropped, with stabilization so smooth it looks like it was on a gimbal. That's the reality Canon is building for 2026. Price and availability are the final pieces of this puzzle. With these flagship-grade specs, the R7 Mark II is expected to see a price hike, likely landing in the $2,000 to $2,300 range. While that's a jump from the original's launch price, consider what you're getting a baby R3 with the reach of a crop sensor. For wildlife and sports shooters in the USA, where reach is everything, this value proposition is unbeatable. The official announcement is tipped for late Q2 2026, with units hitting shelves just in time for the summer season. We're looking at a turning point where the crop sensor is no longer a compromise, but a strategic choice for professionals. The R7 Mark II isn't just an update. It's a statement that APS-C is here to stay, and it's faster, smarter, and more powerful than we ever imagined. As we wait for the final production models to ship, one thing is certain. The competition just got a lot more nervous. Stay tuned as we continue to track every update, every leak, and every firmware rumor leading up to the launch of the year. The future of photography is fast, it's 8K, and it's sitting right inside the Canon EOS R7 Mark II.